For those of you who haven't met before, my name is Sue Wilding. I'm the membership team coordinator for MD 105. Yesterday we talked about where we are, and today we're going to talk about key roles in membership. There are many roles key to the smooth running of a club. We think of president, secretary, treasurer, for example. PR as a role is becoming much more important, and there should be someone in charge of that aspect. But clubs are asked to have a membership chair. What is a membership chair? What should and what could they do? We talk about GMT, Global Membership Team. And the G from global comes from different perspectives. So I'd like to talk about just two of those aspects for a club membership chairperson. The first word I'd like to focus on is the word team. A team approach to membership is very important. Every lion should feel part of that team, and they should be actively considering inviting others and talking to others about joining a Lions Club. If you are a chair or a chairperson, whichever term you prefer to use, then the GMT, the club membership chairperson, is the chair of the membership team. They head the team. They organise and lead meetings and discussions. They lead planning on the key areas, which, as we said yesterday, are recruitment, retention, and starting new clubs. So how is the role of a club membership chair explained? You can see on the screen now what it says at the start of what is actually produced by LCI as a kind of role description. Because it is important, it does have a description as to what could be done by a club membership chair. Looking at that role description, which is available on the LCI website, it not only starts with the words you can see on the screen: 1 year position, club officer, member of the board of directors, bringing members into the club, developing new friendships, giving your club a stronger foundation to serve, impacting lives. And as the role description develops, it talks about the team approach, developing a committee, and deciding on how to increase the membership, not just numbers, but experience. To encourage all members to participate in membership growth by inviting prospective members to the club. And to make sure that if a new prospective member is found, that contact is followed up quickly. Also in the role, it says, promote a harmonious club atmosphere. That, I feel, has a great resonance in a lot of clubs. To provide and promote a harmonious atmosphere to give members a positive membership experience. Then it says, engage new members in activities. If we get prospective new members, if they decide to become Lions, then engage with them quickly, get them involved in service, get them doing things. The minute they are badged up, they should be being active and taking part not just in the service activities or the fundraising that you do, but being on committees and being able to express their views and bring ideas to the table. Talks about collaborating with other club committees, but it also talks about explaining and making sure that members are explained to about what it means to be a lion. They need to know when they join Lions clubs, what they've joined. It's very important that any new member properly has it explained to them what the club is about, what a zone is, where that fits in a district, what a multiple district is, and what is Lions Clubs International. And that effective orientation will help a new member understand their role in a worldwide organisation, as well as a member of your club. And it also suggests that the district club membership person mustn't forget to go to zone meetings. Zone meetings are for club officers, yes, and a membership chairperson is a club officer, but it's also important to go and meet other Lions. So going to the zone meetings, or the District Governors Advisory Committee, as they often call it, that is also part of the role of the membership chair. It then goes on to suggest that you could hold membership drives. One thing that it does suggest is that you could contact, as a membership chair, contact former members and see if they have enjoyed being part of Lions in the past and would consider being interested in coming back and rejoining again in the future. So there is a job description for the role. There is a suggestion that you build a team. So who should a club membership chair have in their team? Obviously, as I have said before, membership is an important role. And obviously, in a team, you want people who are interested in taking on that role. You don't want a huge unwieldy committee. And some people say possibly about 3 people would be quite enough. Someone who was the lead, the chair, someone else who is very interested in membership and recruitment and looking at what the club can do, perhaps someone who's a Lion with a little bit of experience, been a member for a few years, and then a 3rd person who's a new Lion. In fact, there are some people who would say that every new Lion should go onto the membership team and stay with it until they recruit a new member, and then they step aside and put the new member in their place. New members know why they've joined, have the enthusiasm of being new members, understand what it's like to not understand what's going on, and know what the needs of new members are. So they are a very useful person to have in a membership team. So let's, before we go on, go back to that job description, role description, and let's just remind ourselves that whilst we talk about membership, the membership chair role is actually to take action. Lion's motto is not "we meet," it's "we serve." And in order to serve, we need members. So a membership team has a role in recruiting and finding new members. They need to have a plan and think about what they're going to do. They need to encourage all the members of the club to see themselves as potential recruiters, bringing in new members. Keep the club harmonious, get new members involved, work with all the other groups, teams, committees, whatever you want to call them in your club, the people who organise the service projects, the people who organise the fundraising, the leadership team of your president, secretary, treasurer and directors, so on. Work as part of those teams. Understand that there are different styles and types of membership. There are different categories, which we won't go into now, but which we maybe another time. That they need to make sure that all new members are mentored, supported, and understand what they've joined. And of course, as I said before, membership officers should be going to zone meetings. So top tips for a club membership chairperson. When you've got your team sorted, have a plan, build a plan. Discuss with your team what you want to achieve. What do you want to do over the next year, for example? Which area is most important in your club? Is it keeping your members happy? Is it finding new members? Or is it looking around for spaces in which to grow? Decide which of those is important in your club, and then decide how you're going to achieve whichever one it is you've chosen. One of the things that we do regularly is we need to think about who we are and where we're going. And what we should first of all do is think about our club, particularly at the moment while we have an enforced pause, and think, how do I make sure my club is a happy one? Do you know how your members feel about your club? Do you know if there's anything to improve? No, not guess. LCI, Lions Clubs International, produced a really useful guide to asking your members how much they are enjoying their membership of Lions Clubs. And there is a wonderful resource called How Are Your Ratings, which you can access online and fill in anonymously. And it goes through every aspect of the membership experience. It's very, very comprehensive and has an awful lot of questions in it, which can be answered anonymously, as I say. And you can ask a third party, a friendly line in another club, or someone in the district team, to analyse the results that you get and feedback to the club how it came out in the end. It's brilliant, but it's long. So we decided in MD 105 to offer an alternative, and the sheet there, which is possibly a slightly small print, is something that we've done in just our MD to offer to clubs to say, try an anonymous questionnaire where you actually ask your members about their membership experience. So question 1 says, does your Lions Club meet your expectations? Does it do what you thought it would do? Are you enjoying it the way you thought you would be enjoying it? Are there things that are not quite right in your club that you'd like to see change? And there's a space to answer the questions, yes, no, and a space to say what you actually think. Does your Lions Club meet your expectations? Is there anything you would change about your Lions Club? That's quite a wide-ranging question. It could be, I'd like a different meeting place. I'd like to do more online. I'd like to do less online. I'd like to change the style of meetings we have. Or it could be other aspects about changing your club that you'd like to speak about. Third question, would you invite someone you know to join your Lions Club? Now, I think that's quite a telling question, because you would hope that your friends had similar values to you and that you would be trying to encourage them to also serve alongside you with your Lions Club. If you say, I wouldn't dare suggest my Lions Club to my friend, it makes me wonder why. And maybe this is an opportunity to say to the other members of your club why you wouldn't invite someone else to join. And then the fourth question, to encourage people to think more about outside Lions, outside your club, to sort of see if there are people who'd be interested in maybe trying a role outside of the club in their district, or being a zone chair, or taking on a service role that is slightly different and outside their normal experience. So there are 4 questions there that are quite telling and give people the opportunity to have their say. And last of all, how would you rate your experience as a Lion? And again, some more space for some more comments. So the way I always say it is, we give our cars an annual MOT. We check it's working properly. We make sure everything's as it should be. We need to think about giving our clubs a regular MOT and see if everything's as it should be. Difficult in the current pandemic. I'll take your the point of that. You can email it out. There's nothing wrong with posting it back. It can be done anonymously, and it gives you an awful lot of information, which then has to be acted on. Because once you know how your members feel about your club, and once you see there are things that need to improve, you have to then make a plan on how you're going to improve them. No, you can't do everything. No, if there's one person doesn't like one little thing, well, you can't change everything for one person. But if there's a general theme, it gives you an indication of how you could modify your club to make it more suitable to the members it has and the members it would like to gain. It's important, it's important to have a plan to find, I seem to have skipped slides, I do apologise. No, something's gone wrong. It's important to have a plan and to decide which of the areas in your plan are the most important for your club, and decide where you're going to go with that. Make your club a happy one by doing the survey. And then, if you've decided you're looking to recruit, get to know the volunteers, as we said yesterday, who are out there and around us all the time. Make links with them. Tell them about volunteering with Lions. And don't miss this opportunity to empower more volunteers with and within Lions clubs. Remember visibility, to make sure you are seen. This is also a role of a membership chair. Make sure the website is up to date. Really important that you aren't showing a website with pictures that are 6 or 8 years old on them and that are dated, that show they are 6 or 8 years ago. Use social media regularly. Make sure that you do use them regularly. They have to be updated. These things whiz round very, very fast, and a post that you put up this morning may well be buried down the bottom of someone's newsfeed by tea time. So keep them regular, use them regularly. We are not a secret society. We are volunteers in our community. We are proud Lions. And I say for the second time, don't be modest. Tell people. We get new members and we welcome them and we badge them up, induct them into Lions, and we need to make sure that they understand the club that they've joined, the Lions organisation that their club is a part of, and this wider world that stretches beyond just their local community. It is vital that they understand this, otherwise they won't feel involved and part of your club. The picture on the left shows a joining pack. That is what a new member will receive when they are inducted into your club. A nice shiny blue folder, a welcome leaflet, a certificate of sponsorship for the club sponsor, and a certificate of membership for the new member, and a badge each, possibly a car sticker, possibly a little discount sticker, and a pen. Which is all very useful and very, very nice to have. But I would say, how about giving them a little bit more than that? How about making up a pack that your club produces for your new members? Rather than the pamphlet that they get that says go to this website, go to that website, there's a new member induction booklet which is photographed on the right hand side with all the people on it. Print it out for them. Buy a nice, not expensive little pocket folder from the stationers and give them a folder that has the new members' information in it. Maybe print off the names of the key people in your club. What are the names of the president, secretary, treasurer, but who's in charge of the social events in your club? Who is in charge of the Santa Rota, or whatever it is that you consider is important? Give them a list of the key members, or indeed print off the whole names of all the clubs and which bits they particularly specialise in, if you like. Then one very important sheet, the acronym one. The one that explains that when we're Lions, we talk about LC, I, D, G, Z, C, GAT, GMT, and all kinds of initials. Explain what some of those mean so that when someone's sitting in a meeting, we're not talking a foreign language. They will actually understand something of these acronyms that we use. And a lesson to us, when we have a new member, try not to use them. So make your own additional membership pack that gives them something to take away, something to read, something that informs them, and maybe even slip in the little treasurer's direct debit thing so they can get their dues sorted out, because it's really important that members understand that we pay dues as a privilege for belonging to Lions clubs, that we have a proud boast, which is that none of our charitably collected funds goes to pay for the administration of our clubs. We all work as volunteers and we pay our own administration costs. And that is one of our unique selling points. So teamwork is really important in membership. We need to work with the service people who are finding projects around our service areas. We need to remember that listening to our new voices is really important. We need to be part of building our club as a team. We need to make sure that we all understand our common purpose and let everyone who is on our club team have their say and suggest new ideas. And try some of the new ideas that new members will bring with them. Let them have a role. Let new members have a role that's suitable for them and their skills and their experience. And remember, they don't have to, in a sense, start at the bottom. When a new member comes in, it's not just what you can give to them, it's also what they can give to you. And they may well have life experiences, skills that they've developed that they can offer to keep the club going. Member appreciation. Long word, very simple. Say thank you. It's very important a membership chairperson makes sure that members are aware that they are appreciated. Nothing major, no huge great awards, just a simple thank you. Maybe they've contributed something special in a meeting. Maybe say thank you at the end of the meeting. Maybe they've run a project. Maybe you could write them a little email or even a handwritten note and thank them for their efforts. It encourages people to know that they are valued and that they have recognition from their peers, that people have noticed what they've done, and it encourages them to do more. I know she won't mind me saying it, but in the centre of that picture we have Bridget, who is our office manager in our headquarters in Birmingham. And she got this certificate, which I think I might have mentioned to some people yesterday. She was given this certificate as thanks for what she'd done in the pandemic and said how motivated she felt by it. So use those certificates, say thank you, but don't forget to thank your own members too, because they are volunteers and they are making their efforts the best they can. Enjoy being a membership chairperson. Membership of Lions Club is also about having fun. Membership people should be people who like talking, who like mixing, who like getting to know other people. So as a membership chair, get to know your fellow Lions. Move around when we're allowed physical meetings again. Sit somewhere different. Sometimes it's actually quite interesting to sit in a different seat at the table and see a meeting from a different perspective. It's amazing how it can change just moving around a room a bit. When you are undertaking some volunteering as a lion, try and do it with different people at different projects. Don't get stuck in the same job with the same people all the time. Get to know your members. Go to those zone meetings and get to know the others in your nearby clubs so that you get the fun and the friendship that you can get as being a lion. Go to district conventions. Again, I know they're different this year, but the fun you can have. And it's tough the first time you go somewhere new. I know it's tough. We've all done it. You walk into a room and you hardly know anybody. But persevere and go again. And you will get to know people. And if you've got a new member in your club, offer them a lift to something you're going to. Take them to a zone meeting and show them what that really means. Take them to a district convention and show them that as a lion, they are just as valuable as all the other lions who are there. Be a positive influence towards all of the members of your club. Positivity, energy, moving forward. So how do you know you're a success if you're a membership chair? Hopefully you will be successful and the club that you are in will get bigger and stronger. That those who have left are kept in contact with so that you know you haven't forgotten your former lions, and maybe they will know there's an opportunity for them to return should they wish to, either to your club or maybe to another one. And you need to be sure that your new members understand what it means to be a lion and that they have sat down with the appropriate person and learnt about your club and about the whole of the Lions organisation and its structure. So, to summarise what I've said so far, to be a membership chair, gather a small team and focus with them on membership. Have a plan, know what you're going to do. Evaluate your club, and if there are any improvements needed, make them. Recognise all the contributions that your members make. Say thank you. Be visible. Keep an eye on the websites, the social media, and make sure those are being updated regularly. Welcome new members, make sure they feel welcome, and induct them carefully. Support the new members as they come with their new ideas so that they feel they are being listened to. Participate in events at zone and district, and be positive because we can do this. You are not alone. Membership is about teams. In your club, you should build a team. In your district, you will have a team who has a membership team leader who is there to help and support you, who would love to be engaged with you and helping you to grow your club. So never feel you're on your own with membership, because there are plenty of us around who want to help every club to grow. Thank you very much for listening. And today I end with my little thank you dance.